Right. So Kiran Rai here, Ralph Pereira, cricketer legend, Shoaib Malik. Shoaib, first of all, I was going to ask you, now, the world is very different, right? The world is different, coronavirus, you've got quarantine, etc. Now, for years, you know, you've been playing, you've been training, you've been traveling the world, you know, you've been training cricket, etc. In and outside the house, you know, etc. Now, you're quarantined. How are you dealing with quarantine, first of all? Because I know as a cricketer, you want to get out, you want to meet people, you want to socialize. How are you dealing with quarantine, first of all?
When I was 15 years old, I toured to England with the under 15 team, and I've played under 15 World Cup. And this I'm talking about in 1996. So since then till this coronavirus came in, I was just on the road, and suddenly I got stuck and sitting at one place. Of course, we are all going through tough times, and never expected this, but I guess being a professional athlete, you got to find a way. No matter whatever come in your way, you got to deal with that. So I am also on the same page where the rest of the world is. And I guess quarantine is going well. Never spent Ramadan with my mother, I think from the last, more than 2 decades. So this was the first time that I spent the whole Ramadan with my mother and really enjoyed it. And of course, less resources in terms of training, but still found a way, got some dumbbells, bought them home, and been training with them. And whatever plan I got from my trainer, so trying executing that. Of course, it's tough when you train alone. If you have a partner, then you know someday you don't feel like training, and then the other person actually pushes you. So that element is not there, but still whatever resources I have, I am trying utilizing them, and so far so good.
Excellent. I mean, you know, Shoaib, you know, when I think people would love to know, you know, yes, you're a great cricketer, but at the same time, every cricketer has a story to tell. Now, you was born in Cyclops.
Yes,
you know, you first
right.
played table ball cricket in the streets as a child. Now, it's a great story to tell, because when people become legends, they have a story when they're a child. Now, I know people could say, yeah, when I was a child, I want to become a cricketer. Fair enough. But did you know at a certain age that's what you wanted? Because some people just fall into the industry. They just fall. Is that what you were actually aiming for?
To be honest, I had no interest in cricket. My father was the one who used to push me to go and practice. And I still remember when I used to get ready for my school, then he used to put kit in my school bag and used to say, okay, just wear, don't wear your school shoes, just wear cricket shoes, and then I have already made a plan for you. The guys are waiting at the ground, you go play cricket with them. But my elder sister, who lives in Germany, and my mother, they were against it. But my father was the one who used to pushes me to get into sports. So I had no intentions. And then, of course, after playing the World Cup, under 15 World Cup in 1996 in England, which we lost to India in the finals, but my performances were really good during that World Cup. So I got a big kick from that World Cup. So that's when I have decided, okay, this can be my profession, and let's just give proper time to cricket. And that's when I started thinking about, or took it seriously, getting into cricket. So I guess the whole credit goes to my father, and I think that was the time when I thought, okay, now this is going to be my career, and let's just give everything towards it.
Do you still enjoy? I mean, I know cricketers that say, some cricketers that I interview in the past, they say, yeah, I enjoy it. They say, yeah, I enjoy it because it's not a job, because it's fun at the end of the day. Do you get to that point now where you're just like, yeah, man, it's a bit of fun. I get paid great. And at the same time, I get to also keep other people inspired, because you're not just inspiring the Pakistani community, you're inspiring the British cricketers who are Pakistani here, going, I want to be like Shoaib. So do you enjoy what you do? Do you actually enjoy it, or do you just, I don't know. I mean, what's your kind of, when you get on the game, etc.?
Well, in my opinion, and I am kind of a person, if I enjoy something, I do it. If I don't enjoy it, I don't do it just for the sake of it. And I guess I'm still enjoying my cricket. And the achievements which I already have, and still, I guess those are not enough, because I'm still enjoying my cricket. And I think I can play a couple of more years. Let's see how it goes. I'm fit enough, even though I have played a lot of international cricket, almost 21 years, but still it's going on, alhamdulillah. But yes, as I said, till the time you're into something and you still enjoy it, then keep doing it. But don't forget to go through hard yards. If you want to get to your goals, then you have to go through hard yards. And I still do hard works, and I guess that's very important. And once you start thinking that you're dragging something, then just quit at that point. When you start thinking, okay, I'm dragging it, my body's not responding, I'm not putting the hard yards, and I guess that's the day when you should decide that, okay, it's end of it.
And there is a status where, you know, as a cricketer, right, there's a cricketer and then there's a captain. A lot of cricketers want to get to that level. You did that. You was appointed the captain of the Karachi Kings in the PSL, the Pakistan Super League. Congratulations. Now, even though that you got to that level, even though you got to become the captain, I can tell, and I'm sure there is a lot of pressure on you, because you have to take care. You're like the leader. You're riding the ship. So do you sometimes, when you became that captain, or still currently, do you still have that pressure on you, knowing that you've got to take care of everybody, because you are Shoaib Malik, you have a name, and at the same time you are the captain? Do you feel that sometimes that gets to that stage, or?
No matter you get any responsibility, the pressure is there. How you deal with that pressure, that's more important. And I guess being a captain, then you have extra load on your shoulders. You're not just thinking about your own performance, you're thinking about others as well. And I guess being a captain, I always enjoyed being a captain. And I guess that allows you to actually, think outside of your circle, what you already have in your mind. So I guess dealing with other players, because we all have different natures, so you get to their level, and I guess dealing with that, I enjoy it a lot. But I guess where I'm standing right now, I enjoy more playing as a player rather than as a captain. So I guess yes, at one point I had no experience about captaincy. When I got it, captaincy for Pakistan cricket team back in 2007, right after the World Cup, which happened in West Indies. So I think that was a mistake, which I still think I shouldn't have taken it. But of course, you learn from your mistakes, and I guess that was a very big lesson for me of taking the captaincy. But yes, whenever I get the responsibility or opportunity, I do avail it, because organization expects from you that you're good enough to be a captain, and then you can actually bring success into the team. So yes, I enjoy it the way I enjoy playing cricket.
Perfect. Ralph, question after you, sir.
Shoaib, great to kind of have an opportunity to talk to you. As the Pakistani cricketer, everybody have a different opinion about the different formats of cricket, from the test matches to the 50 of ODIs to the 20s. What is your opinion today? Because in the early 2000s, when you were playing at that time, everybody was focusing on the test matches and the 50 of ODIs. Now the 20 overs have taken over, because a lot of people make a lot of money from it. What is your opinion about the three level of playing, and which one that you actually enjoyed playing?
Well, to be honest, I wanted to play more test matches, and but the gap was massive from 2010 to 2015. Haven't played a single test match. So when I came back into the side, then I've played against England in 2015. I scored more than 300 runs in 3 test matches, took 11 wickets, and that's when I've decided, okay, let's just retire from one of the format, and I don't think I'll be able to play all 3 formats and at the same time giving time to my family. So that's the time when I have decided to retire from one of the format, which was Test cricket. But of course, if we go back early 2000, I think there was no T20 cricket. Domestically, yes. Domestically, there was some T20 tournaments, but I think ICC, they have invented it in 2007, if I'm not wrong, 2006 or 7. So then, of course, it takes only 3 hours. Even the crowd enjoys it more, and still you could do other things as well. But yes, I guess fitness is very important if you really want to play all 3 formats. Most importantly, if you're enjoying them, then do it. If you don't enjoy something, then don't do it just for the sake of it, as I said before as well. And yes, T20 cricket have taken over a lot of like interest towards people, even the players. But I guess the best cricket is Test cricket, and that gives you the best satisfaction when actually you play Test cricket and perform in that format.
And you've also, you played in some. You've got a great kind of curriculum here. I mean, domestic team. In 1997, you played a good. Sorry, my accent might be a bit difficult, but it's Gujranwala, the PIA, Sialkot, Gloucestershire in England. So sorry, yes. What is it again? Sialkot Stallions. In 2013. Yeah, sorry. And in 2013, you also did the Barbados Triumphs, Hobart Hurricanes, Camilla Victorians, the Karachi Kings, Sioux Southern Gas, the Molten Sultans, the Peshawara Zalmi now. Now I want to ask you. You played for lots of different kind of teams and domestic teams. What was one of the best memories that you had as a cricketer in one of them teams that you thought brilliant? And also at the same time, which was the best, not the best, should I say, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. The best cricket team that you worked in, that you played for, that you had a great time there.
Well, I'm a guy who gets along with everybody.
Fair enough.
So wherever I go and play, then it's a lot more easier to get mingle, and a lot of people, they are very comfortable of coming up to me and discussing or sharing their thoughts, or even the team management. If I am not being a captain, still team management, they come and they ask, oh, what do you think what we should do? So there is no favorite team as such, but wherever I have played, I think I enjoyed it playing with all my teammates, whoever I've played for. And best memory was when we won a CPL, I think 2013 or 14 maybe, for Barbados Tridents, and that was the best memory I had. And even playing for Sialkot Stallions, because we have a world record of consecutive, I think 26 or 28 wins, and it's a world record. But playing anywhere in the world and wherever I have played all these franchise cricket, I enjoyed it a lot. And I think if I have played for one franchise, I think it was always not like 1 year, that I've played a couple of years. And in fact, for Barbados Tridents, I've played for 5 years in a row. And but I would say that I enjoyed playing the most is the Caribbean Premier League, because I love playing in the Caribbean. They enjoy it so much. The music is on, and the crowd is so live.
Mm.
They're very lively people, and they enjoy it. And I feel very comfortable even moving around in the whole Caribbean. They are lovely people.
Mm. And I'm sure there's lots of fans out there. Like, I mean, you have 2.5 million people on Twitter, which is a huge number. So I'm sure there's lots of fans that would love to know. But when you travel to different places, when you're traveling, cricket, etc., what's the one thing that you do? When you get to the hotel, what do you do beside when you're not playing cricket? What does Shoaib Malik do when he's not playing cricket? Do you go out for dinner with all the cricketers? Are you more relaxing? Do you listen to a bit of jazz music? What do you do?
Well, if I'm on a tour, I don't really go out. Yes, I do go out for meals, but not really go out because I like staying in a room. And even the other day, I was discussing this with my mother. I said, look, Mom, I've been at home and I just feel like staying in a hotel room because I've lived all my life in a hotel room. And that gives me actually satisfaction.
Do you get lonely? Do you get lonely at times, Shoaib, when you're traveling, being in hotels? I know you're with friends, but does it get a bit like? Because me and Ralph, we travel a lot for work, and I get really bored. I miss my bed. I miss my home. I miss my food. Do you miss that when you travel? Miss home and mum's cooking?
I do miss that, but I prefer being in a hotel room because when I was 15, I started traveling. So maybe I have developed that a nature in me that when I see, I don't like actually suite room. I like a standard room. That gives me satisfaction. That actually gives me peace as well. But yes, if I am on a tour, I prefer staying in a room. But if I'm not playing, then of course, I would want to go out. I do go out. But if I'm playing, then I just want to be in my room because, it takes away a lot of your energy when you go to the ground. And then I'm not a guy who scores runs and then find a field position where ball's not going to come. I'm not that kind of a person. If I'm on the field, then I'm going to give everything towards it. And then, of course, you get tired. Then you need off time and then I stay in a room so I can recover myself for the next game. And
last couple of questions, then we're done. You're friends with lots of the great cricketers. Virat Kohli. You've met Sachin Tendulkar, right? Brilliant batsman, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, so, I've played against him, and he's a legend. I even took his wicket few times, and I think I'm honored.
Good. And also. So you've met some great people, Virat Kohli, etc. I mean, I'm not, the best cricket knowledge, but I know what I know. But do you, I also want to ask you, because when I see India versus Pakistan, they have all the tablas, they have the dhulki out, they have the samosa, everything's out. When they have the Indian Punjabi vibe, right? The Asian vibe. Do you enjoy that when the fans come out together with their drums and everybody shouting? Does that pull you together?
Yes, you get a buzz when you look around and people are dancing and they're, as you said, that dole, baja, everything is going on. Then, you get a great buzz. But of course, your focus is on what your profession is. And there are a lot of expectations from people for you to perform and then do well for the team. But of course, playing against India, what we see on the field, it's totally opposite when we go off from the field. We are all friends. They are gem of a people and players. And since my wife is from India, I get so much love. Even other cricketers from Pakistan, when we go to India, it's like a festival for us. And when Indian cricketers come to Pakistan, it's like a festival for them. I guess
you and your wife are like a power couple. You're powerful. You're both powerful. She's brilliant in tennis. You're brilliant in cricket. It's perfect. And you got a new son. Congratulations. Congratulations on that.
You.
You must be very thrilled.
Yes, and I miss him a lot. It's been 4 months since I met him last. Because Sania was in America playing tournament before COVID-19 came in, and then they've flown back to India. So haven't met them. It's been 4 months. Miss them a lot.
She said she's really missing you. You know.
Yeah. And whenever
I'm like the middleman telling you that. You know. You know. Yeah. But yeah.
So you're passing me her message. That's,
of course I am. I'm the middleman, you know. But Shoaib, honestly, I don't want to take your time. I want to say thank you so much for everything today. I really appreciate your interview, and it's great to see someone so humble like yourself, who's a great asset to Pakistan and India and the cricket, the cricket industry. So thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate your interview.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much, and I wish you